Welcome everyone to the Charlotte Motor Speedway race number 11. Campbell Marsh takes the pole for tonight's race. As always, here's your full qualifying results. And let's take you right to trackside. We'll wait on the race command. Let's quickly do a scroll through the field. See where... Oh, yeah, we see the full race results. Qualifying results.
Start your engines!
But, yeah, do a quick rundown anyways. Alright, there's the race command. We're ready to go green. And field is rolling off. So Campbell Marsh, Trey Wright, starting on the front row. So taking a look at the points after Kansas, Ibrahim still has the points lead by 46 points. So there was a cut to his lead, but not a lot. Michael Brown remains in second place. Dylan Cunningham has gained 3 positions. He's now in third. JP Latiro and Keith Stevens both dropped a spot. Tim Randolph is 6th, gaining 3. Salmon Oscom remains in 7th. Jonathan Wong goes up 3 positions. Riley Sampson is up 5. And then Tony Green losing 5. He is 10th. Biggest mover was Cole Sampson, the winner, getting 11 spots. Johnny Cox and Trey Wright tied with the second most positions gained with 10. Currently 18th Johnny Cox and 19th Trey Wright. So great runs at Kansas as we're getting ready to go green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Alright, pace cars off. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We're underway. And a great start for the 44. Gets away quickly. Battle for third or second. I was going to say first. It's going to go 3 wide for second. The 44 will easily lead the first lap, coming at the line. 45, 54, 42, and 9. Jonathan Wong now battle for second here. Michael Brown in the 11 is there in third. The 16, whoa, right through the middle, walked up the racetrack, and both of them are in the wall with the 54. Watch for the rest of the field. Oh, and they're wrecking. Oh, they're going to pile up big in the quad oval. Lots of cars. Yellow is out here. Leaders will race back. And Campbell Marsh in the 44 will easily take the yellow. And there it is. Alright, first caution of the night. Let's take a look at the replay. Just when I cut the leader has crashed Campbell Marsh, and there's more of them stacking up. The 42, the top 2 just crashed. The second we cut, we'll do a quick replay of this. What happened? Yeah, they just ran into the back of some of the slower cars. Yeah, right into the 24, and then Jonathan Wong too in the 42. Oh, that's it's a shame right there for those two. Yeah, Marsh looks like he had a fast race car tonight. I know it's still early, but well, now he's completely out. As well as the 42 of Wong, he's got heavy damage. Costly mistake by Marsh there into the back of the 24. Didn't get it slowed down enough. Runs into the back, and it's enough to destroy the car. Okay, well, since we're here, we'll just do that, then yeah. So let's see here. So Williams and Taylor, but I think the wreck kind of started over here. But we already saw cars spinning from behind, but let's take a look at this first. So Williams in the wall. So they're 3 wide here. See the 5 and the 62 get together a bit. See a couple cars wrecking, and then Wyatt Quall. Okay, so Quall got into the back of the 54, so never mind there. like you see spinning, and then there's Rosero and then the other cars, drivers coming in to the picture. It was 2 separate incidents getting into one. So the 10 car go around. So they kind of stacked up there a bit. Yeah, they stacked up. Cunningham gets into Cheston Jr. and that spun him out. Got him sideways. So he is in the wall. There's Tony Green in the 77. He takes a big hit, nose in first. And at least he didn't pancake the wall there. That's always the worst when you're coming through the quad oval. Because there's just 2 short kinks. And you're going straight. It's not going to be a good time. So, big wreck. But no real big hits. Until, well, we saw the leaders crash. We just saw it. But everyone from this crash appears to recover just fine. We'll take you back to the restart. So, Alexander Rowe is the leader. 35 cars left, 29 of them on the lead lap. So a few of them from that crash are out, like Tony Green, Matt Williams, Wyatt Quall, and Keith Stevens. And the 42 and the 44 we know crashed under yellow while they're first and second. As we're getting ready to go green here, Alexander Rowe is our leader. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green flag waving, back underway. The 9 car with a massive jump. But is it massive enough to clear the 51? It is. Dalton Johnson in the 4 up to 3rd place. Whoa, the 1 overshoots it hard. Puts himself and the 22 in the wall. They get off of it quickly, but it might get tight coming off turn 4. Close call right there. They're 4 wide for a brief moment. Luckily they were side by side. Then they were 3 wide when they caught up. But Tobin McCoy a little too hot entering turn 3. Keep an eye on this mid-pack. It's probably where the next wreck's going to be. Dalton Johnson is taking the lead away. With David Davis in there, 3 wide on the bottom. A little bit of contact. The 9 car nearly spins Rowe in the 51. Michael Brown in the 11. Second in points at the moment. He's going to make a pass. And the points leader in the 60 crashed out earlier. Or did he crash? No. Well, he did crash out at Kansas. But those 2 wins in a row gave him a big points lead. It's still kind of big. 46 points. And whoa, the 23 and the 01. And back across. And there they go again. A handful of cars. Watch out for oncoming traffic. The 2 car and the 10 could not squeeze by. Hard contact with the 01. This car is destroyed. And yellow flag is out. Dalton Johnson is our leader. Let's take a look at the replay. So Ryan Butcher in the 01 hooks the 23 of Fisher coming off turn 2, but manages to save it. But then Ryan Butcher coming back onto the racing surface. The 5 was there on his outside, was not clear. Then the 22 and 5 and 16. 22 gets away though. The 1 of Tobin McCoy, then Brad Cheston Jr. And is that the 56? Yeah, Tim Randolph. There's the 2 of Max Anderson, just gets this hit from the right side. The 88 avoids it, but the 10 of Cunningham takes the bigger hit. Cunningham, who is now 3rd in the points, but he'll probably drop a couple spots after this. Yeah, just couldn't get him in time, get around in time there. Let's go on board with the 1 car, Tobin McCoy. It's just right behind. Just a lap earlier, he overshot the turn 3. Send him at the back. Gets caught up in this wreck. 5 car gets squeezed into the wall, so that's a pretty big hit there. Let's go on board with him. He was on the outside, or he was in the middle. So the 01 came back up. He was hoping he wouldn't do that. Yeah, Ryan Butcher being a little too aggressive there. So second yellow of the night. Another crash in turn 3. Or this time in turn 3, I should say. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green here. I forgot to give the wave around. That's something we gotta get used to here. So we'll just do 2 drivers when the next caution comes out. Alright, here we go. Dalton Johnson in the 4 is our leader. And green flag is out, back underway. 3 car looking low. Really good start there. The 4 didn't really get going as well. So they'll jump him on both sides. Oh, not both sides. So Wes McCoy now takes the lead. Cowden in the 40 behind. Nevins in the 45. He'll power through to second. Matt Gomes in the 34 looking for third. Wide here. Sampson all the way up top. Oh, the 40 nearly gets turned by the 35 Abel. Still 4 wide. Now they lay off. Johnson losing a lot of spots. Got stuck up high. Got some more 3 wide action here. Oh, there goes the 4, 16, 19. And they're wrecking again. More cars wrecking. Trey Wright, I believe, gone to one of them. Then Cole Sampson just hit. 88 smoking bad. Taylor smoking. And Wes McCoy is our leader. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So, Carlos Rodriguez on a 19. He got into the back of the 4, coming off 2. Got the 16 of Taylor. Dalton Johnson saves it. Not a good camera angle right there. But the 19 kind of bounced off the 16 and then ends up cutting across the nose of the 7. That's what triggered the wreck. And Taylor, he almost had it saved, but then Brad Chesson Jr. was there on his outside. And luckily they went by that opening because we know that opening is terrible. And it was the 88 of Fitzwater Sr. Then it was Trey Wright. Kind of a chain reaction, or no, not really. Yeah, 88 into the 19, and the 66 into the 88. And he was just following him, hoping to get by, but moved away too late, and there's just obviously there's smoke everywhere. So those two could not avoid it. Zachary Taylor in the 16 here, and Cody Smart's also in it. Yeah, when he came back up, yeah, kind of like the 01 from a previous caution. And it was a pretty big hit there for Taylor. Al Legacy gets by, so he's able to get the lap back. Cody Smart in a 21. Oh, yeah, you gotta get a lap back of him too. But I don't think, hold on. A lot of pit. No, 43. Never, not Cody Smart. 43 was given the wave around. And Cole Sampson, last race winner at Kansas, was unable to get by here. He was right behind this crash. It was low, then he went high. Does it hit the 19? Might have been, yeah, a little bit. Almost had it fully avoided, but that was no real harm done. But then 16 came back onto the racetrack and couldn't avoid that one. So he's done for the night. Alright, third caution of the night here. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So the 3 is all the way in 15th right now. Was there something wrong? No, he just made a stop, I think. Might have been green flag stops. Well, not all of them. Most of them are wrecked race cars. But anyways, Nevins will lead us to the green here. So Legacy, they gave the wave around, but looks like he went back down a lap. Green flag waves back underway. Almost at the halfway point here. The 9 car, whoa. Very aggressive, getting by the 38. And then 4 wide again this time. Nobody quickly get by, quickly clear any longer, and someone's gonna get hooked into that wall. 22 and 48, I don't like the looks of that. And, oh, yep, told you, and a 60 hard on the wall, the 48 and the 35. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Big hit for Ibrahimon, and it's gonna be another DNF. Alright, coming to the line, the 9 car is taking the lead. And we'll take a look at the replay. Alright, so Kenny Johnson in the 48, hooking the back end of Stephen Oakes in the 22. You can see him, he's already pushing on the left side, and you know he's going to turn him, or try to turn him, but he ends up turning himself. Yeah, ends up, forced into the door of the 60. Aaron Abel gets in the mix. Not too much damage over Aaron Abel, that shouldn't affect him. Kenny Johnson, not a good enough shot, I guess, into the wall, but Ibrahimon, of course, with a big hit. So 2 wins in a row, now 2 DNFs in a row. He was on the low side, and he gets doored by the 22. And he just slams the wall at a slight angle, just enough. If he was more straight, he probably wouldn't be that big of a hit. One more time, let's go on board with Aaron Abel in the 35. Just got into the mix, which should be okay. Kick up to the 48. Locks it down, just touches the wall, a little bit more contact with the 48. He's alright. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Coming to the green here. So this time, Al Legacy is back on the lead lap. Currently 20th. 2 more drivers, Cody Smarts and Trey Wright, still 1 lap down. Trey Wright still in this race. I thought he was out. So the 9 car of Checker Lighting Blaze. The Daytona 500 champion has not had a good season so far. 23rd in the points right now. The 3rd lowest when it comes to winners. May not sound that bad. Maybe. But right now leading the race. Looking for another crown jewel win. Alright, pace car's off. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. Dalton Johnson with a superb restart. Really gets away. Car to 3rd. That is Johnny Cox. JP Latiro in 4th. Battle for 5th here. Here's the 12 of Davison. He got involved in a wreck early on, but wasn't anything serious, so he's up here in the top 5. David Davison, no top 10 for this 12 team yet. Looking to finally do it tonight. Get a good run. They need it. 9 car retakes the lead as Johnson falls all the way back to 5th. The outside line has no speed. Halfway now. Gonna get some green flag laps in for a bit, I think. Don't think they're gonna wreck each other as often or as much. Or frequent on the first half. Yeah, most of the cars are out. Leaders are spread out a bit. Here comes the 12 on the inside. looking to take the race lead for the first time this season. He might be leading his first laps too. 8 cars there, the 4 car, here goes the 8, trying to deny the 12 as first lap led. Not going to get there though. Johnny Cox to the lead, Dalton Johnson and Lightning Way second and third. Now here comes Johnson again. And the 9 car again. Side by side for the race lead. Who's going to lead this lap? And it's the 9. Three cars climb his way back up, and here are the top 3. Michael Brown in third. Gomes, Orman, Cabaldon. A little bit of pushing going on from the 40. Here are some slow cars coming our way. There's Trey Wright in turn 3. Leaders are, or turn 4. Should be in the quad oval now as the leaders are entering turns 3 and 4. Here comes a 3 on the inside, side by side, and 3 will retake the lead. Yeah, I see 2 slow cars coming our way. Leaders didn't have to deal with any at Kansas. That was a nice break for the drive for the leaders. But tonight, not as much as at least. These guys are real fast. I think they're going like, what, just under 180? Car on the wall, that's a 35 at Aaron Abel, but looks like there was no other incident. 3 wide back there for third. Around the outside, the 9 car will take the 34 as well. 34 gets a huge run because of that, gets really close. And gets boxed in because of that, and Matt Gomes to the race lead. Nevins gets held up as well. Will there be a wreck? Got another one to deal with. And leaders have to check up a bit. Gowden gets slipped up high. Trey Wright's in the wall. Cody Smart gives way. Trey Wright is still in the wall. And here comes the 11 of Michael Brown. David Davison looking low. At the line, will be at the 11. 20 laps to go. Who's next? 62 of Al Legacy. Go, JP. Almost getting turned around by the 9. 41 O'Reilly Sampson to move up to third. Riley Sampson gaining 5 positions after Kansas, moving up to 9th in the point standings. So Cole Sampson has the win, but Riley Sampson has the consistency. Running in third at the moment. 2 Fords, 1 Toyota, 2 Chevrolets in the top 5 at the moment. Here's the 11 on the inside, looking to retake the lead once again. And he'll clear him. So mostly single file for the race leaders. Calvin making a move on third. Yeah, stay silent there for a bit. Not much going on right now. 4 and 41. Dylan Johnson back in 5th. Here they come. Closing in on Al Agassi, putting him back a lap down. Fisher almost getting turned around again back there. And they're going to come off turn 4, and they'll slip by on the inside, so not a big hold up here. Next car we see is again Trey Wright. Yeah, he's pretty slow. So he'll go down 2 laps soon. Calvin now looking for a second here. How is Calvin doing? 34th. 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s. Now running in second. So Michael Brown being second in the points without Ibrahim out. And if Brown can get this win, be another big blow to Ibrahim's points lead. And it'll be around the outside coming off 4. Watch 3 car. Whoa, just squeezes by. Dalton Johnson will take it low. The 41, oh, puts him in the wall. Sampson is not going to like that. Almost caused a wreck. Will there be payback? Held up again. He goes low. Whoa. He wanted to. He was tempted to wreck him. He easily could have, but I didn't want to risk it. Currently running in 9th. So Brown still has the lead here. The lap car did slow him down just a bit. But it slowed everybody else too, so he kind of gets away. Calvin to second place. Lots of drivers. Or maybe not a lot, but so far 3 out of the 5 drivers in the top 5 are winless at the moment. Brown and Johnson are the winners. Both of them looking for their second win. Dalton Johnson. He is 22nd coming into this race. A win would be nice. But right now running in the top 5 wouldn't be too bad either. Cody Smart is next. And then it's Brad Chesson Jr. Cody Smart, he's already 2 laps down. Brad Chesson Jr., the last car in the lead lap. May or may not catch him, might be close. The 11's gonna try the outside. Oh, just gets cut off. And Calvin and McCoy have closed the gap. They look to the inside for the race lead. Here they come to the line, at the line there. Who led that one? It's the 11 still. As they're slowly closing in on Brad Chesson Jr. Here comes the 3 car, back down on the inside to the race lead. Oh, Gartrell Riley Sampson is smoking bad. Will that cause a yellow? He's off the racetrack, and now we're going to stay green here. Oh, that's a heartbreak for the 41. Comes the 11 of Michael Brown, retakes the lead. Dalton Johnson goes by for second. Battle for the race lead, and have to deal with the lap car, or slow car at the moment. 5 to go here at Charlotte. Outside or inside? Might be the inside. Johnson clears, and they'll catch him on the back straightaway. That should be super easy for the leaders, and it is. Any more on the way? Well, let's Trey right again, but I don't think we're gonna catch him again. And it was a gearbox failure on the 41. Anybody else? Or nope. Here comes the 11 of Michael Brown. He wants to be the second driver to get their second win. And here goes the 11. He clears the 4, and he drives away from it. Coming to 3 laps to go here. 11 car has been super fast. They've only caught him because of lap traffic, and he takes it right back easily. See Trey right in the frame, but I don't think we're going to catch him again. He's not so painfully slow that we lap him every 5 laps. Here we go, 2 laps to go. Might be close, actually. Three and the 4. Ooh, little too close. Okay, actually, we are going to catch Trey right again. Coming to the white flag. Michael Brown goes around the outside. He takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go. No problems there. But the 3 has to check up. Way up into the wall. Oh, I checked up way too hot. Too much. Cobbled in the second, so it'll be a battle for second. Brown is going to cruise to this win. What a night for the 11 car. A wicked fast car. Checkered flag is in the air. Michael Brown is going to take it here at Charlotte. Davison, Cowden, and then it was Nevins and Johnson. And the 3 falls all the way back to 7th place. So it does not get a top 5 finish tonight. I don't know, well, maybe you could put some blame on the 66 of Trey Wright being slow. But a 3 car, if he took it a bit more smoother, he probably would have gone around and still end up in 2nd. But alright, let's take a look at the full race results. Alright, so Michael Brown gets the win. David Davison was able to nab 2nd there. He was running in 5th for most part, or most, what am I trying to say? For the part of it, or whatever. But thanks to Trey Wright there, he was able to get by a couple more guys and not only get his first top 5 finish, but also his first top 10. So finally a break for David Davison, a really good run there. Jared Cowden getting 3rd there. Malik Nevins was able to squeeze into the top 5 as Dalton Johnson finishing 5th. Johnny Cox 6th. Wes McCoy getting 7th. I think there'll be at least 2 drivers, Riley Sampson and Wes McCoy, going to have a little chat with Trey Wright after this race. Checa Lightning Blaze getting 8th. Nathan Norman 9th, and Raymond Fisher 10th. 22 cars finishing the race, 17 on the lead lap. Here's the rest of the race results. So again, kind of an unusual Charlotte race. First half we had our wrecks, but not too crazy, not massive wrecks at first. No one went upside down, just kind of like Kansas. So the first half was action-packed with a lot of wrecks, and the second half, calm and cool, kind of like Texas and Kansas in a way as well. So yeah, they're keeping it nice and clean for this season for the time being. But anyways, Michael Brown, maybe not clean. Had a lot of wrecks early on, but we're nearing the halfway point of the season already. But anyways, that is it here tonight. Michael Brown's the race winner. We'll take you to victory lane.